in my favorite dungarees. I played a few bars of a melody, and it sounded sweet to me. I thought I'd get up to take a look around, but my feet got in the way. I stumbled to the floor, she was right at the door. I could see her face. How could it be? Lucky Left was the first one in here. Angela Dickinson. I'm on live on Instagram and I'm on live on YouTube. How y'all doing, everybody? All my people out there in St. Louis, California, Texas, Detroit, New York, the Bronx, Boogie Down Bronx, Brooklyn, Staten Island, Long Island, Money Making Manhattan, East Side, West Side of Harlem, Chicago, out and about and everywhere. Listen here, y'all. I want to talk to y'all about some serious stuff, and then I'm going to get on this internet bullshit. You know, because I just want you guys to know anything that form against me shall fall. Any energy that forms against me shall fall. It ain't gonna take long. It's gonna be quick, fast, and a hurry. I don't come here with lies. I don't look no man in their eye and lie to him. How y'all out there, HWDH-TV in Houston? What's good with y'all, Boogeyman? Josh Hawkins, what up with you? I'm going to let these cats know. But before I get into this stuff, man, good evening, Charleston, South Carolina. Before I get into any of this stuff, man, I want the people out there to know this, man. Listen here. Understand the game that's going on right now, man, with what's happening to us as a people. Now, I could come here and do a sermon on how to be joyful, you know, and try to keep your life right and be a good person and everything. But listen here, man. I'm going to be honest. I ain't no role model. I've done some things that people need to follow suit and keep a good job. A parole officer is a damn good job. You make your own schedule. You in the office once or twice out the week. You do 15, 20 visits. You can go home for the day. And you got an opportunity, if you're a good parole officer, to help people get off of parole. That was my motto. I'm here to help you get off of parole. So, I'm glad guys come on the internet and praise me for being a parole officer. I love it. I hope a lot of other black kids try to be a parole officer. Because in the 80s, before the 80s, it was none in New York City. Miss Cynthia Piggott, God bless the dead, a.k.a. was the first female black parole officer in the 80s. And they had to fight to get that done. Seth Marie, what's good with you? Bigger Bronx, glad you're out there, Bigger. So, I'm glad that I had an opportunity to be a parole officer for 27 years and work side jobs and do some things to help send my kids to college and do a lot of other things in life and enjoy life. A person's opinion don't mean nothing to me, bro, because what you eat don't make me shit. But I'm going to speak on this. Listen, what they trying to do to the people here in New York City and maybe some other states, they trying to make you seem like everything is back to normal. Not at all, brother. All the other countries around us, Canada, Mexico, they still locked down. Canada ain't opened their borders yet. And then they talk about this new variant. I think it's begins with a D. I don't know, the new variant. What's the new COVID that they say is out? Fahad Khalid out there in Saudi Arabia. Salute to you, brother. Can I get some oil? No. Yo. So, they trying to do the flim-flam on us, man. You got to understand and see what's happening, man. People are stepping down from these big jobs. I think the guy from Amazon stepped down. Bill Gates' wife leaving him. It's the Delta virus. Thank you. Who's that said that? That's Money Mitch. Ronisha Bigger. Damn, everybody knew it. Damn. I can't say all y'all name. Waleed, Aaron, Marcus, Drain Master. You work great. You're supposed to know that, Drain Master. You right here being a moderator for me. You too, Bigger. Well, Delta fake or whatever it is, man. Whatever fake shit I had that had me up in the hospital for them 2 weeks, man. Don't catch that shit. That's what I'm saying. And they might could fight that virus or whatever they got off with natural herbs and everything. I don't know. I'm glad whatever they gave me worked for me, and I came up out of that. But what I'm trying to say to y'all, they got a bigger plan to try to lock us down. And the people who haven't taken the virus, who haven't taken the shot, they're going to try to alienate us in some kind of way. They're going to try to take away our freedom of speech. You see that on YouTube and you see that on Instagram, that you can't say certain things here now. And the constitutional right is going straight out the window. You have no freedom of speech anymore on these platforms. You have to watch what you say. Honey, Honey, that's your name, Honey? He lost his uncle from COVID. I'm sorry about that, brother. You got my deepest condolence. Oh, I got to give a salute out to, he passed away, Biz Markie. Biz Markie did Black Hands Last Party in Vegas. Biz Markie was a good dude. You understand? I told stories about Biz Markie, and I won't tell them, again. But salute to Biz Markie and his family and everything. He was a pretty good dude, you know what I'm saying? I met him on a couple of occasions, DJing and everything like that. Boss Cap 1, RIP. Thank you for sending that out to Biz Markie. So now, they trying to control the food. That's why Bill Gates and all them are buying all this farmland, because they want to do this generic modified shit. They want this plant-based stuff. They don't want us to have the natural nutrients from the ground. They trying to control what you say, your food, your health, and pretty soon, your wealth. They're going to get rid of this paper and this coin money. And everything's going to be electronically. So I just wanted to get this out to you guys and the people who follow me. Because that's more important than all this other internet bullshit. That's more important than us as brothers going back and forth with each other. Man, come on. Cats don't eat like I eat. Like Choke said when he was in St. Louis, I'm going to ask Big G where to go. Choke, you see Big G's slimming up. He coming down. I'm 12 pounds down, Choke. 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 I want you to know that, brother. You heard? You know, these brothers out here, and I told y'all, the internet is going to make a monster out of some of these cats because they never had this attention in their life. I had this attention in high school. Basketball star. They checked the record. Niggas come out there, yeah, he led the state of Missouri in rebounding 80-81. Okay? They checked my records. Was a college basketball star. UT Chattanooga. I've had attention before. And I had to say that I didn't do too bad with the ladies. I don't do too bad. Nah, you know. Mun probably got a thing around my neck. But I ain't do too bad with the ladies. But still, these cats don't have that attention. And they don't know what to do with it. Cookie Girl Wonder. And y'all making monsters out of them. That's on y'all. I ain't been on YouTube in about a month or so. But I decided to come back today. I want to talk about some things. Everybody wanted to know, I don't have the list with me, what I felt about the Bill Cosby thing. I have daughters. And if anybody were molested as a female or a male, I feel bad for them, honestly. But it should never tell that person 30 years to tell that story and feel comfortable in telling that story in 30 years. The constitutional right says we have a right to a speedy and a just trial. And if you are accused of doing something, that's just like me in high school. I may have felt some girls' butts I shouldn't because you know how we used to play grabbing girls' butts and we were wrong as we see it now. But that was high school. But I become a millionaire and a girl get on camera crying like, I can just remember when he grabbed my ass. Like, that was high school. Big them giving them timeouts. I'm sorry. It don't take you that long. Like they did Mr. Cosby, Dr. Cosby. Maybe he didn't. But it wasn't just for them to come 30 years and do what they did to him. Did he deserve to be in jail if he did it 30 years ago? If he did 30 years ago, if they would have came at him 30 years ago and they could prove it. They didn't even prove it and they put him in jail. Y'all go look through the trial records and the testimonies and things like that. They didn't even prove it. Y'all wanted to know how I felt about two other guys, and y'all know who they are arguing on the internet. I don't care about that, y'all. Not at all. I don't care about none of that. I don't care about guys going at each other. That shit's not important to me. I came on this internet to get the story out about what happened to the Notorious Big the Weak. Now, all of a sudden, nigga said I'm making my living. Nigga, I ain't gotta do this a day in my life. Another day. I got an internet family now. I got people that depend on me to tell what happens in the 80s and 90s and the experience I had in hip hop now. I have yet to start with the experience I had around 50 Cent, which was short, but it was major. Scott Storch and some other people that you're going to find in my book. I've been dwelling on this till I get to a big platform. And I try to listen. Pray for Shane. Pray for Shane. Keep that thought right there. Pray for Shane. Listen here. I tried to wait what my OG told me, and a person that was like my brother that I was beside on a lot of different occasions. That was Chaz Williams. He said, wait till your book is finished before you went on Vlad. I didn't wait. I'm about 2 weeks and it's going to be finished if I stay focused like I've been focusing. Not coming on YouTube and things like that, and not taking as many phone calls like I usually do. I'm staying focused. I'm at the City College Park. Then I'm going to do a list of stars and stories about the stars. Then I'm going to go into the night Big got killed, the week Big got killed, and the stuff that was going on. And I'm going to be finished. Then I'm going to take it to this young lady down in Baltimore, and she's going to edit it. So I'm working hard towards it, y'all. Because I want it to be entertaining. Because I've read some books. I've been reading people books. I read the Queen of Harlem book. I think I got like 20-some pages left. Unique ain't sent me his book yet. But I read some books, and I want mine to be entertaining. I want you to laugh. I want you to cry. I want you to look at shit and say, would I have done it that way? Maybe I would, maybe I wouldn't. I want my shit to be thought-provoking on certain cases. And then I want my shit to people look at it and say, yo, damn, I learned something. I'm not just telling what happened. I'm telling my life. How I gained from shit. Well, he already did that, Peso, when I had the Simon & Schuster deal. I got the paperwork with Simon & Schuster. You understand? They gave me a big check. And then after that, it was no more. It was no more after that. Thanks for that cash app, Jacqueline Gills at Big Gene 52. I appreciate you, mama. So now, I want my people very much aware of what's happening out here and what we should be fighting for. It's a lot of craziness out here, man. And these cats trying to catch us up in the game. I'ma still tell my stories. I don't care, man, that's old. Yo, people want to relive a whole lot of things. People want to talk about a whole lot of situations. And if you don't like it, you know the motto. Fuck you and feed you beans. Go about yourself. Because I still got young cats that come on here and say, yo, Unc, I learned some shit from your show. And I appreciate that. Stop flirting, Big'em. Talking about, hey, Queen Guyana. Come on, Big, you supposed to be working. Jersey and Things Clothing sent me a mean jersey It's a hoodie. And I looked up that Indian tribe. That was a black Indian tribe, man. Which was a black tribe, which we were indigenous. We don't know about that. A lot of us don't know about that. That's another story, man. We got a lot to learn, man. We got to revamp our minds, man. And get away from white Jesus. And know that God was our color. Hey, Eric Melendez, battle. I'm sorry about saying black Indian tribe. It was a black indigenous tribe. Because blacks was here first. That's what they fighting for in the schools and everything now. They don't want us to know. They don't want y'all to know that blacks was here first. The Indians they try to show on Cowboys and Internet TV shit, that's bullshit. The black indigenous people were here first. Martin Luther King learned it and said it. Malcolm X learned it and said it. What up, Shitter? Sure be. Stop. So see, this is what we gotta do, man. And it's hard to with the Baptist, the Methodist, the Lutheran, and all these churches. The preachers don't want to tell the truth. And now that we able to go on the internet and we able to go places and find the truth for ourselves and fact check it, they trying to destroy that, y'all. They trying to stop that. That's why they want to give y'all Juneteenth instead of doing the black equal rights bills. Well, we gave y'all Juneteenth. Y'all want two things in 1 year? But let's champ. Salute. What up, Westside Piff? Bobby D. Hold up, y'all. Everybody going at who is Queen Guiana? Because everybody's saying hello to her. What the? Who is that? Everybody, Queen Guiana, Queen Guiana, Queen Guiana. You right, Victor Ramos. Here, take this bone, blacks. But here it is. The lynching bill never passed through 5 sitting presidents. Maybe 7. The black equal rights. They got trillions of dollars to give away. Trillions of dollars to give away to medical. They say to these young mothers and people with, it ain't middle class, the lower class, whatever they wanted, they got millions of dollars to get away. But for the people, the black people who has worked and continues to work, there's been no reparation and will be none. They'll blow this motherfucker up first before they do it. Before they give blacks anything that they deserve in America, they'll blow this motherfucker up and go right to Colorado, and all 100,000 of them, whichever they pick out, will go underground for the next 10 years and then stick their heads out. Oh, I meant to say, I had stopped that because I think, who said that? Oh, that was Pray for Shane. Yeah, Shane. I went on Vlad. Shane, I went on Vlad. Me and Vlad had a long conversation. I know some people that know him personally. They talked about him. Vlad called me up. We had a conversation like men. All the platforms that I know, and let me just tell y'all something. I know everybody that got a podcast or I've had association, affiliation with them in the New York City area some kind of way. If I knew Chaz, I knew Unique. If I knew Alpo, if I knew Flex, the K Slay, I knew Fat Joe, I know all these guys with all these platforms. All these platforms. Vlad calls me up. Yo, Gene, are you ready to do the show? I know I got a couple of weeks for my book to be finished. Yeah, I'm ready to do it, Vlad. Let's talk. And we talked as gentlemen. So all those cats who was talking about Vlad said it don't make no sense to get Gene Deal. You look stupid right now. I don't care if it never comes out. If it do, it's better that it gets out nationwide because he has a nationwide and a national and an international platform. Death, beauty, grit. No, listen here, man. I'm not promoting nobody. If I promote anybody, it'd be MREC TV. It'd be Vision Clear. Vision Clear. They the one who start me with all this stuff. I can handle myself on any level. I've been in federal court, state, city, all that. Testifying, the whole 9 yards. So, Machiavelli Jr., what up with you, boy? Ahmed, what's good? So, I don't have a problem. Nene, I can't talk. I'm doing the show, all right? All right, Mama, later. I'll hit you later. If it was important, she would have said it was important. That was my daughter calling me. Yeah, it's wisdom clear. What I say, whistle clear? Terry Mason, yeah, it's wisdom clear. What did I say, Terry? Wisdom clear? Yeah, it's wisdom clear. What did I say? Damn, Terry, I'm getting old. Well, anyway, let's get down to some other things, y'all. People trying to run a facade. They gonna try to, like I say, come at me, and anybody who forms against me shall fall, bro. I'm sorry. I'm blessed. I done been through it. I had New Jersey State try to charge me with assault with a deadly weapon, battery, and they failed. I went through 6 arbitration hearings where I was charged with all kind of shit on my job. They failed. I got out after doing 27 years. Wasn't asked to leave. Like the numbers. And I left. I came from the shitter. Anybody know if you came out of Wellston, it was like jumping out the pot into the fryer. I was blessed to come from a juvenile delinquent. A juvenile delinquent spending time in Clayton, Missouri, at Clayton Detention Center, to become a parole officer and help guys get off parole. I got all these guys talking about, nigga, what's wrong with being in law enforcement? I don't know. Is it something that scares you? Is it something that don't make you feel right? Do you got that much of a problem with? So if you do, it's a job. It ain't got nothing to do with your manhood. Nothing. Do your job. Go to work. Help somebody if you can help them. You still got these cats out here they still want to sell drugs. They still want to do their thing. You got to do what you got to do. You got to do what you got to do. But out of 3 years, this November, I've had this program for 3 years. Didn't nobody pay nobody. Didn't nobody come up on nobody's channel and talk about me and said I shitted on them. And some of them might could say I shitted on them because they may feel that way. And if they felt that way, they have to tell you about every opportunity I gave them where some parole officers wouldn't have gave them one chance. Hola 300, thank you. Eric Vandross. I got the locks too. So, these cats want me so bad, they'll put a picture up on the internet and say, that's Gene Deal. The nigga hairline is all the way back here. Dude hairline all the way back here with some curls and stuff like that is actually Derek Parker. But they trying to convince motherfuckers, that's Gene Deal with the camera. Nigga, I ain't never did no security hail a camera for nobody. Get your shit right. You phony, nigga. I know you want this plug because you've been on the internet for 5-6 years, and this channel is surpassed yours and everything, but you won't get it here. It's in the title. Nigga get up there and say, yo, that was Gene Deal holding the camera on whooping them. And for Jermaine Dupri, did you hear what he said? He never said Wolf shot Jake. He said Wolf shot in the air, and then Jake came up shot. Now, I know Puff ain't like him, and him and Puff was always going back and forth and shit because they wanted to be the best producers, and you know they was fighting back at one time with each other. And Puff used to come on in Atlanta and shit on Jermaine Dupri because he used to get the best parties with parades, and you know we used to have Atlanta Live lit. He had a parade with motherfucking lions, tigers, bears, the bands and all that shit outside the party, leading to the party. But for Jermaine Dupri to say what he said, ignorant motherfuckers in their mind and say, he said Wolf shot him. He never said Wolf shot him. Because he would be lying. The nigga that shot him is dead. Not Wolf, but it was a nigga from the Bronx. I forgot his name, but I'm going to get his name. His father owns a cleaners in the Bronx. He died a couple of years ago in Atlanta. In some bullshit. That's the one who shot Jake. And here this dude go say, oh, he tried to save Wolf. Nigga, I ain't super saved no motherfucker. If he would have did it, I would have said he did it. When Wolf was leaving Bad Boy, his whole thing was like, yo, listen here, man. I should have never, me and Suge was cool, man. I should have never got in the middle of this bullshit. That was his conversation he was giving. And Wolf, and Suge know, you old sorry ass nigga that's talking that bullshit. Suge know Wolf ain't killed Jake. Y'all forgot about that conversation I told y'all that Puff and Suge had in behind the House of Blues. It happened, nigga. And now it's only Suge, the reporter, Kenny, Puff, and me. 5 people alive from that. Because Riz is dead, Tupac is dead. Now, if you are my principal, I ain't never had nobody ever worry about a damn thing, bro. And you could talk all that gangster shit and y'all niggas talk, y'all kill me with that on the internet, man. You wouldn't bust a grape in the wine factory, nigga. You wouldn't bust a grape in the wine factory. You all tough titties on this thing until you run into somebody. Until you meet somebody. And then, oh, that's all for the gram. It was for the gram. It's for the internet. Well, I can't do this, man. Because I was around real gangsters. They were gentlemen. They had left the gangster life alone, and they became what they talk about businessmen. They had stories that y'all love to hear. Chaz Williams had the biggest story, shot 2 police officers down, broke out of federal jail, was robbing banks when he was in federal jail, leaving leaving, going to furlough, leaving, going robbing banks, coming back to jail. He had one of the greatest stories that was ever told on American Gangster. Was next to that man. Did all his parties. Traveled around the country with him. Went to Cancun with him. The day when they was doing that video then, I was there to do the parties. I've been to Cancun on 2 times with Puff, but not that particular one. That particular time when they was doing that camera with Wolf and them like that, dummy, I was with Chaz and them, working for Chris Lattimore in the streets. Doing at the front door at Daddy-O's, dog. Making 3,000 to 7,000 a night. Yeah. Get your information right, brother. Stop spilling lies to your fan base. Because it's going to make you look real bad. When they find out and say, man, you lied. You said that was Gene Deal on the camera. That was Gene Deal behind the camera. D-Rock already said it was him. What are you talking about? It makes you look bad. Use the right discretion. Dickhead. That's not Gene Deal on that picture. What's wrong with you? You look stupid. Try to make people believe something that ain't true, bro. You can fact check my shit, bro. This is a teaching moment for you. It's not a debate. You got to come here and your channel will grow. Get something about you that people will like. Yeah, I know. I got on Lockdown City ass on the thing. He's talking that bullshit. Niggas talking that bullshit. See, they wanted to be an East Coast, West Coast thing. They wanted to, you know, they want to have problems and everything like that, man. I lived through that shit. Puff wasn't the only niggas I was on the West Coast with. I was on the West Coast for damn near 3 to 4 months with Scott Storch. Going to Dre's studio. They wanted to be an East Coast, West Coast thing. It ain't no East Coast, West Coast. It's a few sucker-ass niggas out there. Just like it's a lot of few sucker-ass niggas out here. Alan Jones, what up with you? I got you, Alan. Alan got some shirts that he made up, and I got it upstairs. And my next show, I'm definitely gonna bring it out because I want y'all to see it. I want y'all to see it. It says it all. Hologram EMC, Shine officially the opposition leader in Belize. Sean's father was a ambassador or something out there in Belize, or prime minister. Comes from that type of family. Pokey X, he's just trying to be seen, bro. He's coming at you for clout. Yeah, I know that, man, but I'm trying to teach this young brother, man. He making himself look stupid. He making himself look stupid. People could see that he's lying. And you know, How are you gonna take Derek Parker? Derek Parker don't look half as good. He don't look as good as me. Never have. Nigga, I'm a handsome motherfucker. You know what I'm saying? I gotta kiss myself sometimes. Jump back. Hey! People kill me, man. Listen. Bruh. Listen to me. I've had a great life that I made for myself, man. And I give all praises due to Willie Drake Sr. I talk about him all the time. A man who put me under his wing and his arm, gave me my god brother, which is my brother Willie Drake Jr. You understand? This man loved me like a son, man. He taught me how to box, taught me how to play basketball. He did everything a father do for a son. And I seen how he took care of his family. So I was able to look and have an image how you supposed to do, go to work every day. Nigga, if you got a woman, bring your check home. Take care of your family. Your family first. The first thing you get paid is the rent. The second thing is the light bill. The third thing, you get all the food that you can. And now we do whatever we got to do as a family. Dress how we have to dress on other things. He taught me what it was to be a man. No, everybody can't be a boss. Everybody can't own their own business. But go to work and build. Had his wife with her shop, beauty parlor and all that stuff like that. Her and her sister did hair and all that shit. My mama ducks. My mom was a young girl. Brownstone, you're right. Family first. That's what I did as a parole officer. A parole officer. Teach young men. Your family come before. Nigga, you was in jail. You had a daughter. If you gotta go just get a loaf of bread and bring it home every day, nigga, that's a loaf of bread that they didn't have when you was away. Go take and load up them trucks. Make that little $45, $50. Load that truck up in the morning until you could do better. Do something until you could do better. That's what's wrong with us today. We got these Mexicans, and I ain't got nothing against them, but they'll come and take a job $10 an hour. I was in the motherfucking store. This Mexican was sending $13,000 back to Mexico. $13,000 back to Mexico. I'm saying that to say this. A slow nickel makes more than a fast dime. Because a fast dime, nigga, you sure to do time. In some form or fashion. Let's get back and getting that slow nickel. Getting a trade. Learning how to take care of our families. Ain't worrying about how you look, how you dress. Niggas worrying about what they got on. I was in a barbershop, man, a couple of months ago, and niggas was talking about what niggas was wearing. Yo, you see that nigga sneakers? You see that nigga, the nigga jeans, man? The niggas had the what's it called jeans. I was like, yo, what kind of nigga are y'all, man? Y'all sitting there talking about what a nigga got on his feet? What a nigga wearing on his ass? Oh, gee, you just don't understand. Nigga, I understand this shit sound kind of gay to me. You worried how another nigga dress. Excuse me, I got a water cooler right here next to my desk. Bro, I feel y'all and y'all concerns and stuff like that, but don't worry about Big Gene. You know what I'm saying? I'm good. You understand? I'm good. Bro, listen to me. I don't need to talk to nobody. John Gibbons. I'm not talking to them niggas. Nigga ain't got the Social Security credits I got. You feel me? That nigga ain't got the Social Security credits I got. You know what Social Security credits is? It determines how much money you made over the years. And then if you have to get Social Security one day or Social Security disability, how much you get. It also says what's your earnings over the time you've been working. Can I afford this house? Can I afford this loan? And it sure help with your credit. So this nigga been coming at me for a long time, saying little jabs and stuff like that. Bro, I don't care nothing about them clowns. But he looks stupid. He looks stupid. What was your profession? I had a profession, brother. A parole officer is not a job, it's a profession. My base pay was $87,000 a year. If I do overtime, I can make $150,000 easy in 6 months. I didn't do no overtime. Did it when I wanted to. It wasn't no biggie for me. I was all right. If that nigga profession is a YouTuber, find somebody else to play with. If he never had a profession, he don't need to talk to me. What is a professional drug dealer? Get on here and want to talk shit? He was a gunman, a hitman, or something like that? Come on, man. I don't need to talk to these niggas. Brian, you want to borrow something? Give me lemon, can you spare? Nothing. I don't give. Eric Vandross, what up with you, boy? None of y'all messages get to, because Bigger ain't gonna let them get to me. Bigger will tear your ass up out here. I know that about him. So listen here, man. I want y'all to enjoy life, man. Y'all gotta learn how to enjoy life. Every day you wake up, what can I do to enjoy my life? And when you thinking like that, and when you acting like that, you saw Yusuf Mo 67, greetings from Denmark. Yo, Yusuf, when you are thinking like, what can I do to enjoy my, I wake up every day, what can I do to enjoy my life? How can I feel better today? Mom may call, mom may not. That's my biggest worry. But what I'm saying, have to say to yourself, how can I enjoy my life today? And when you on shit like that, and when you on time like that, ain't none of this shit is important. Let me just say something to y'all, man. Have anybody out there ever gave a fuck about what I went through that night Big got killed? Nobody ever gave a fuck. You understand? Me telling niggas that somebody gonna kill us tonight and these niggas go anyway and somebody die, the main nigga die from it? Niggas never gave a fuck about how Gene felt, what was on Gene mind, what went through Gene. But you got all these young, dumb, full of cum ass niggas want to get on the internet and talk shit. Like I let something. But I know one thing for certain, two things for sure. And anybody ever been around me, nigga don't have a problem and come through that motherfucker, come through that alley. Don't have a problem. Don't have a problem with Gene and come through that alley. Fuck a police officer, fuck a parole officer. Nigga, I'm talking about some straight up man shit. Had that problem. Had that problem. And I don't judge a man by his size. I don't judge a man by his size. I'll bite a motherfucking midget on his ear. I'm not losing. Justin C., can I say that, man? Please. I'm going to say that about the Clyde Davis and Jimmy Iovine. Because they poison these niggas out here in this industry. They poisoned our industry. They took our shit and tore it up. They took hip-hop and they tore it up, man. They tore it up. No, I don't have any Scarface stories, bro. All I knew, Scarface used to come up in Harlem, and you know we knew he was in Harlem, and they said he was a good dude. But I don't have no stories about him. Yo, let me just tell you something that happened to me yesterday. I took an individual, I went with an individual to one of those. He was doing a big function in the Bronx, and I rolled with him. It was one they had a bunch of weed, smoke, stuff like that. And they sell weed. They were selling food and all this shit like that. And like 6 or 7 rappers performed and everything. Like he was listening to them and everything. And a dude, I know him back in the day. He got a show. He got a show, right? Now he got a show. He got a team, and I don't want to put his stuff out there, but it's a fitness crew. It's a fitness crew, and they call them the bartenders. Excuse me, can y'all do me a favor? Can y'all do me a favor? I'm not going to say it again. Sorry about that, y'all. Grown-ass women. They come to visit, and it's my oldest from Philly. Her and her sister, they love each other to death, but they fight them like cats and dogs. It's life. Anyway, Um, the dude came, he said to me in the spot, he said, yo, I love the way you consistently come out and talk the truth and tell what was going on. And he just don't know, coming from him as a real serious OG street guy, now he got his own company, fitness company. And I'm just saying they be in the park doing their thing with that. That's all I'm going to say. And all that dips and the pull-ups and all that shit like that. He said, yo, and shook my hand as a gentleman. All you other clown ass niggas that don't know, haven't been around, want to be into something, when I get confirmation like that, and I don't need it, but for him to tell me that and he didn't have to, nigga, that's the reason I'm 10 times the normal man. Because through all this bullshit, I stood firm on my belief and what I know as a man, and what I know as a person, what I know as a human, what I know is right. And I speak on it. I don't make up lies. I don't say, that's not Diddy. That's Jermaine Dupri. I don't make up lies. When you gotta go and you gotta make up lies in your own video, you less than a man. You a liar. What your grandma used to say, boy, I can't stand a liar and a thief. A liar tell you something that steal the truth away from you. Listen, Muddy Waters out there in the Instagram. I try to make this as entertaining as possible, because y'all just didn't come here to watch me get at no nigga ass. Somebody to get on some niggas and talk about niggas like that. No, man. Y'all want to learn something about life. Some people do. Some people want to hear stuff about life. And I try to be entertaining while I'm doing it. But I hope they don't get it effed up. While the city sleeps, entertainment. What up with you? Uprise. I open media. Listen here. Let me just tell y'all, man. And I'm gonna be totally honest. I suffer with diabetes too, and I'm trying to work out and do some things, right? And hi, Deacon daughter. Tonika, if I cook, I be eating that shit by myself. My daughters, nobody lives here. My daughter come over here because she going to work now, and I be eating, and she's a vegan. So, I'll be eating that shit by myself. And I can't. And I can't. I can't right now. I have to lose 30 pounds. So I do a shake in the morning with tea. And then I try to keep my dinner anywhere from 7, 7, 750 to less than 2,000 calories. I gotta do that. I gotta have this surgery. You feel me? So that's what I'm doing. I do different shakes. I do protein shakes. I take ginger. All my protein shakes have ginger and spinach in it, or they may have blueberries, strawberries, and I definitely use a banana. I can't do peanut butter, man. You trying to kill me? See, that's how you go. Peanut butter, Gene, peanut butter. I'm allergic to peanut butter. Nigga trying to kill me. Who you? Who you work for? Mike Worry up there in Buffalo, New York. I might say, my bad. Okay, cool. Thought Diddy had you on the payroll. You was over there working for the Discretion, nigga. Now you want to kill me. Yeah, Jay Savage, how that shake working for you, bro? Yeah, I'm finna put in 5 miles tomorrow. Yep, I already made up. Yo, Big Dog 4, I already made. It's 2.5 miles, 2.5 back. I'm gonna try it tomorrow, man. I'm gonna start it every day. That's gonna be my new job. Yeah, I do that. I kind of do it with that shake. I know they say that fast is good, man. When you just take 4 hours out the day and you just eat those 4 hours. Yeah. I think my water intake is bad. I need to take more in the water. We have to get on a healthy journey. This is what I employ all our people to do right now. Get mentally healthy and strong. Stop worrying about people being opinionated. Everybody got an opinion, just like everybody got an asshole. Don't worry about that shit, man. You could talk about it, let it go, and let motherfuckers know. And that's it. 2, get healthy as possible. Like Dick Gregory say, drink a lot of water. That's my problem. I don't drink enough water. You understand? Do your exercise. If it's just walking, if you got a little time, you get an exercise bike, do some exercise every day. Read a book. They put this shit, they put this shit out here, man. Yo, F this. D King, these phone shit, F that shit, man. Leave that shit alone, man. You know, all the time, get a book and read. Pick up some kind of book and read, because I noticed this right here. They try to make everything so easy for you so you don't have to use your mind. You put in the word, they put up 3 words, oh, that's the word, boom. So now you're not even thinking about the word because they already gave you the word when you look it up. You get it? They got all your numbers programmed for you. So now you don't have to think about a number because it's programmed in your phone. So if you need to know a number on the top of your head, you don't even know the motherfucking number no more because it's programmed in your phone. All this is by design. They want to make it whereas that we're not getting good healthy food. Listen here, bro. You take a piece of meat, no homo, put it in the refrigerator, take it out the packet, put it in the refrigerator. In 3 days, that shit'll be spoiled. You take a piece of fruit and you do the same thing, it's no good unless you get organic. Unless you get organic. Let me put this over here. Excuse me, y'all. I gotta put this on my Instagram because the battery's getting low. On the Instagram thing. They want to fuck with your health. They want to mess with your. Let me bring this down. Sorry about that, y'all. They want to mess with your health. They want to mess with your wealth. And they want to mess with your soul and your mind. Reggie Edmonds, thanks for that cash app. Big Gene 52, appreciate you. Bruh, let me tell y'all something. That's why you don't find seeds in none of the shit no more. Seedless this, seedless that, seedless like that. You be like, yeah, man, I ain't gotta spit out them seeds no more. That's because that shit is genetically modified. Yo, let me just speak one thing else about some genetically modified shit. And I know I've been having y'all on here, man, for an hour and 10, 15 minutes. But let me just tell you something. Everybody talking about, yo, weed. Yo, listen to me. Weed is not weed anymore. Weed is not weed anymore. Let me, and I trust you. You know, this is my problem when I was a parole officer. When I was a parole officer, this was my problem. Guys used to come in and say, Mr. Dill, I just was smoking some weed, man. You know what I'm saying? These niggas would have heroin in their system. They would have some barbiturates or speed and all this other shit like that in their system when I do their urine test. He said, yo, man, I just smoking weed, man. I was smoking that dro. I was smoking that skunk. I was smoking this chocolate. I was like, hey, yo, but bro, look at all the shit you got in your system. They genetically modifying this weed where they could put shit in the DNA. That's why you see this weed ain't got seeds no more. They genetically modifying all this shit to fuck us over. All this shit is genetic. Yeah, man, you used to sit out a banana for a week or two. 3 days, this shit is brown. Done. And I know it's sweeter than when it's brown, but hey, it is what it is. We have to say to ourselves, yo, Chinese people next to me, door to me, they got a big ass garden in their backyard every year. They grow shit around the fence, grow shit around the other side of the yard and stuff like that. You want squash, you want tomatoes and all this shit. They come and give you a basket. We gotta get back to being homegrown. They trying to kill us. They don't want to get us no reparations. All this shit is a facade. We need to get rid of the Democrats. We need to get rid of the Republicans. None of that shit means us as black people no good. No good. Yeah, the new marijuana ain't marijuana. My man told me, he said, "Yo, Gene, that ain't marijuana no more. It's a drug." He said, "I've been smoking all my life, and this shit had me so high, I don't know where the fuck I am sometimes." He said, "Gene, it's a drug, and I know it's got drugs in it because I test guys, and I believe them when they say, 'Yo, come on, listen to me. Ain't too many brothers taking no barbiturates, no speed like they had LSD. This is like it got LSD in it. When you do those urine tests, you find all kinds of shit in their system, and they swear to you, I only smoke weed." Caleb_Jenkins, thank you, sir. Appreciate the comment. Yo, the Feds been controlling hip hop a long time ago, man. Like they had that meeting, and I told y'all about that meeting. The people who follow my channel know I told you about when they had that big meeting talking about the direction hip hop was going. When they took it out of New York, started giving all the contracts to those southern rappers and shit like that, to the gangster raps and all. I mean, first it came to the gangster rap, whoever was doing gangster rap and trap music. Well, white trash, I've been on here for an hour and a half. Where you been? White trash, I know. That's her name. That's her name. On Instagram. She said, "We miss you. Where you been?" That was an hour ago. I've been on here for an hour and something. That's not the real Alpo, Deacon's daughter. Well, anyway, listen here, y'all. I'm glad y'all enjoyed. I enjoyed y'all. I enjoyed talking to y'all. If y'all want me to come back on here and give y'all the latest reports of the day, I will when I feel like it. I gotta call these people from Chicago. They supposed to do a website for me. I haven't heard from them. Yeah, I gotta call them. Yo, everything's gonna be coming up, man. I'm almost finished with this book, and it's looking real good. Let me do. Let me see. What I'll do an excerpt from this right here. I did it before, and yeah, I'm gonna do one right here. This is about the City College incident, and anybody know about the City College incident? 9 people died that day. It was a party that was given by Diddy and Heavy D, and it was a celebrity basketball game. We were supposed to do the security, and I was supposed to have 18 guys, but Diddy cut me off, and he had the FOI do the outside, and I was the king of the outside doing security because we would have like 18 guys. I mean, like most of them, was street cred guys that had been locked up. I was giving them a job, and we would get like my man would get his Rottweiler, his pit, you know what I'm saying, and bring him around. And then Chaz did the same thing when I told him, we need we need the dogs outside, man. Because it's something about us and dogs. Niggas act right. So This is an excerpt from the book that's coming out. Forget Showtime at the Apollo. Today it would be Showtime at City College. The industry was out in effect. The streets of Harlem was already lined up waiting outside from the doors to open. Our team an hour and a half early, and we were getting paid to be there. We only had 8 guys with us ready to do security. Had, Puff had cut our security more than half initially when we had 18 guys that night of the event. He told us only to bring 8. I started to tell him, fuck it, I'm not coming. Slick said, we'll take the little money and buy champagne. I agreed and told Puff we'll be there. As I walked up to the front of the people were gathering around, I saw who actually beat us out for the job. It was the FOI, the Fruit of Islam, was doing the security on the outside and securing the front door. I remember meeting the head of security at the time, Brother Anthony. I was a little upset that these guys had the job my team usually does. I saw the group of guys marching across the street. As I look back on it, it could be compared to the Malcolm X movie. The FOI was showing their power. They would really learn that fanatic fans and hood-rich crews didn't have the respect for the word Assalamu Alaikum. They were still digesting ham and bacon. Not trying to be funny, like my pops would say, those niggas will eat the pig from the rooter to the tutor. Some of y'all would understand that, man. But that's another excerpt I told y'all from my book, you know. And I'm working hard on it, man. I'm working hard on it. Triple talk. Tribe talk. He said, Tribe talk, you have no idea what confirmation I got from you from this video, brother. God answered my prayers through you. Oh, my brother. Thank you, sir. Thank you. So, I wanted to just leave y'all with that excerpt, man. And yeah, I'm writing my own shit. I don't have a writer. I'm doing my own thing. But y'all be good, man. And I'm not going to stay away long, man. I appreciate y'all, man. I appreciate y'all coming in here, man. You know, showing me love. The cash apps and all this other shit like that, man. Thank y'all, man. Y'all make me feel good about just being me, man. You understand? And remember, man, listen. If they not there for you, and anything that stands against you, know it shall fall. Because you a child of God. And when you a child of God, fuck them and feed them beans. That's peace. Thank y'all, man. I appreciate y'all. Later.